Hello, this is Buzz again with Redneck How-Tos. Do it your dang self. Today we're going to change a tire by hand. No fancy tools, no pneumatics, no paying a mechanic. There are a few tools you're going to have to do this. Most importantly is 2 tire tools. I like the big ones, is what I've worked with for years. The smaller ones generally do work better on motorcycle tires. Another way is a way to break the bead. This right here is a Harbor Freight bead breaker. About 30-something bucks from Harbor Freight. Next, you're going to need a way to get your valve core out. You can go to Walmart, get you just a little valve cap top that has a little slotted in right there. Just screw it out, let all the air out, or else you aren't getting anywhere. Alright, start with a day. I've already let the air out of this tire, but the first thing you're going to want to do once getting your workspace ready is take out the valve core. Just take it, slide it in, screws out like a screwdriver, lets all the air out. You'll have this itty bitty little valve core. Don't lose it. Next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to break the bead of this tire. Set it up in your tire breaker. I've already got the bottom side of this tire broke down. Now you can get up here, use your body weight. I'm lazy. I take my big cheap bar, balance my weight, and just press down until it pops it off the bead. Like I said, the other side's already done to save time. Sometimes you can work the rest of the way down where your whole bead's sealed. So, voila, we're done. Just like anything else, when you're dealing with any other sort of rubber, lubrication makes things go a whole lot easier. So you're going to want to soap it up. All I got is just regular dish liquid mixed up pretty thick. Now, if you like, take a rag, keep from scratching up your rim. We're going to want to come under in between our rim and our lip and just gently pull it over. Like I said, nothing difficult. Take the other one, hold place. Now, everybody has a little different technique. I like to work in kind of an X shape here and just kind of work my way around. Like I said, you can have your rag, keep from marring up your rim so bad, and just work it off. Like I said, the only real contact part with your tire and your rim is when you first get started. As you can see, I'm just working in an X shape. Just working it on around. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my brake rotor either. You can see that I'm kind of using it as a little bit of a lever, not actually on it, but across my cross brace. I'm not hardly using any pressure at all. When you're changing the tire, if you're having to fight it, cuss it, and force it, stop. You're doing something wrong. The first half's loose. Now we're going to want to pull it off the other side. And it is the same, nearly the same deal. But you know what? As I just told you, put some lube on it. Normally on a car rim, we don't flip it back over. But on a small motorcycle rim like this is just about as easy. I've got my rag set down in here. Keep me from scratching it up too bad. And I'm just working here, I'll turn around where you can see it. And I'm just working my tool around. Like I said, the hardest part is always just really getting it started. I'm going to take that part out. And like I said, just keep going. And here, look at that. It just pops right out. No cussing, no fighting, no nothing. Take our other tire here. Dispose of it properly. That means recycle, not throw it in the yard. Alright, now we got a rim. Check your valve stem if it's dry rotted or anything like that. Just cut this end off, pull it through with a set of side shears, and just pull your new one through. This one, I replaced this one because I didn't have to change this tire once when they sent me the wrong. We need to do real quick before we even try to put this tire on. First, we're going to find out where the heaviest part of the tire is. It's that yellow dot. You can feel where the bells of the tire made. That's the heavy part of the tire. Next, we're going to want to find the directionality of the tire. Just about all motorcycle tires are directional. So take your rim, line it up the way it's going to go. My speedometer gear is on the left-hand side. That means coming toward you, the camera is going to be forward. So I'm going to want to do the same thing with the tire. Point the rotation arrow on the tire toward the camera. Now, I can lay them both the same way. When we put it on, we're going to be putting it on right. If not, you got to take it off, do it over again. Same way, and even more important, is lube up this tire before we make the attempt to put it on. And I'm talking not a lot of water inside the tire for this bead. You want it soapy and slippery to save you headache. Now the first half of this tire is going to go on really easy. Now if you ever feel like you need a third hand to do this, right here is a good C channel. Get your rag on so it don't mar up your rim. Wipe that puppy on there. That way, you've got a third hand. Because what you notice when we're putting on this tire, is the side that we're not putting on is going to want to follow us. That right there is going to keep it from following us around. Now as you can see, I got my C-clamp position right on this side where it's going to catch this end of the tire for me, keep it from trying to follow me around. Remember, not trying to stretch the bead, but make the tire oblong compared to the circular hole of the rim. And just about, if I've used enough soap, I can almost push this tire all the way on except for this last part. That's where we got to resort to the tools. Like I said, just working on the back lip of the rim, nice and gently work it over. Remember our X pattern from before? Let's pop it on. No cussing, no straining. Put your tire on yourself. Like I said, we talked about the heavy part and light part of the tire. All we got to do now is take this loose, spin our tire, and pop some air in it. Now you'll see on the internet some people use ether. If you don't have a good air compressor, go down to a shop, blow the tire up. It's been a demonstration by Buzz. I hope it was helpful.